So well, as we discussed, I'll just try to give a very quick walkthrough of the greptile. So I open the greptile in a trial mode. So when you log in, you have a provision where it shows you the analytics, the memory, the pull request, the settings. But to start with, we can simply, when we onboard, we can just specify our repo that we intend to work on, and as I've selected AI samples, and post that whenever you are raising the PR, you will be able to see one PR moving under the in process, working status, eventually the completed. So here you see the PR. When I raise the PR, when I made a PR against the main branch that I've specified in the configuration from this feature branch, you see here once the greptile plugin had run, it had given me the summary and also the confidence score, and most importantly, what are the important files that got changed. In this repo, in the PR, I had the 3 files, the MD files and the Python. The Python script was basically written for data certification using the AI agent, but it was missing the checks for the PI data that was not masked, and also there was a missing drift column. So it was able to interpret that at AI level. Basically, what are the gaps that were there from the AI? It checked for the whole flow chart, as well as it gives you a suggestion. And the point here is, whenever we specify the context, or we say whenever we specify the rule, here you get the analytics anyway. So whenever we specify, there is a provision for us to specify the rules. So here I've given the rules from my side, like what all it should have, what all it should take into consideration while reviewing the PR. But here you can see this whole was defined. We can open edit mode. So whenever I was defining the rule, it was able to sync against my repo and give me suggestion beforehand. What all file pattern should be excluded or included, git ignore, all those basic checks. So that's also one of the USP. The main point is, like, it's not only giving you suggestion based on the isolation of individual file, but it used to create the computational graph. The computational graph, you can visualize something like, if you're making change in one source file, it might be referenced from some other test file. So it will look into that as well. It will look for the test cases, and it will give you suggestion based on that as well. And even if you see here, the score is something that we can still confine ourselves, or we can, it's a configurable thing we can put into the repo, for the repo in the dashboard itself. So this is one of the smart things that I just came across, thought to share it. I hope that will help. Thank you.